Okay, so today I want to talk about Predator Badlands, and I watched this movie, and I gotta say, this is the best Predator movie till this day. They did what I always wanted them to do because in the previous Predator movies, okay, there is a hunt and predators are hunting, but we don't really get to see the world from the predator's point of view. And I think making the predator a protagonist in the movie is a very, very good move because it gives us a whole new perspective about predators as a whole. I mean, in the past, we kind of saw these creatures like they were kind of like in this horror movie monsters or something like that. But right now, these things have changed because we saw the insides of how these predators actually work. There are clans, there are hierarchy of power, and all of this kind of makes us understand predators more and why they hunt and why they are the way they are. And making the protagonist was a very good idea, but honestly, I didn't quite like the design of our protagonist deck. They have names now and they can finally speak. They don't just mumble and whatever, but their language is unique, and I liked it that they didn't switch over to English because a lot of movies do that and they give you this feeling that aliens can somehow speak English. But I'm glad that they kept it like this otherworldly language, and it kind of gave the entire movie something I don't know, like extraordinary, to be honest. And I gotta say, Deck's father has the best predator design I have ever seen in my life, and Deck is probably the worst predator design I have ever seen in my life. But I gotta give credit where it's due. They tried to make Deck look human because he's not like the other predators. I mean, he almost killed himself to save his brother, and then his brother also paid the price. And the opening segment of the movie was good, it was heartfelt, and you could see that Deck's big brother always tried to look out for him, but unfortunately things didn't go out as planned for him. And when Deck goes to this planet, Ghana, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, things immediately start to get interesting. Deck starts to look around and he starts to study the environment. I guess you can say that he has that hunter mindset, and then we see cyborgs in the movie, and I'm kind of glad they didn't include any humans in this movie, even though the cyborg is obviously played by a human, but this is kind of a different feel. And even though this is supposed to be like a PG-13 movie, we do see a lot of violence and disarming and whatnot. But yeah, they kind of got away with it because it's all robots and aliens. So, it's I liked how they played that out. And the story is basically he has to kill this monster named Kaisak, or sorry, I forgot the name. So he has to like defeat this monster, but it is a monster that even his father fears. So his father was like, he is joking, he can't defeat this thing. And so he does try to fight that alien monster, but he fails at his first attempt, and then he gets this monkey kid. He kind of assembles a team with him, the monkey, and that android robot thingy, or whatever they call it. And the plot was quite simple. She asked the predator to help him, and then she will tell the predator where the alien monster is. So it was quite simple, but the way they executed it was very good. The entire movie kind of play around with the idea of siblings, Deck and his brother, and then the android, and the android sister or whatever. And this kind of like created this relatable segment of the movie. This wasn't something that I was expecting, but it was good. And I like the last stealth scene that Deck was in. I think that was very well done. And I really love the twists of the movie where he found out that the monkey that he was the monkey that was with him wasn't really a monkey at all. And the finale was good. I mean, I was expecting this, but they really pulled it off and it was good. The credits roll, but the movie isn't over yet. After the credits, we kind of get to see a post-credit scene that sets up future Predator movies, and I really hope they can get continue a consistent timeline now, because in the past they couldn't do that. And I'm hearing rumors that Arnold Schwarzenegger is gonna be in the movie in some future or something like that, and I kind of get the feeling that they're trying to connect it with Alien Earth, which is one of the best, I think it is the best alien media out there. And Predator Badlands is probably the best Predator movie I've ever seen, next to the Schwarzenegger movie, but that was kind of like the first movie, so even if that movie has any sort of flaws, I'm not gonna go into that, because as a kid I really enjoyed it. But a lot of the alien movies, they didn't really do the origins or the predators justice. Prey was good, but like I said, I was looking for something like, where did these predators come from, what's their culture, and etc. Can they even speak, can they even communicate, because they have this technology that's like super advanced, and we finally got the answer to all of that. So anyways, that was my review of Predator Badlands. If you liked it, then please leave a comment and like, and don't forget to check out my Patreon. And thank you for watching the video.